Good morning, Twitch.tv. Good morning, Mini Metro. Good morning to Tublima TV, who is here. Hope you're doing well. Let's go ahead and hit this button right here and dive into today's daily challenge. We're going to San Francisco. We shall be sure to wear some flowers in our hair. I feel like I only make that joke every third time I play San Francisco here on the channel. So, good morning, Parla Ghost. Samurai Sam is here as well. It's a whole crew of folks for Good Morning Mini Metro. You know, it's been a whopping, what has it been? Almost 36 hours since I've been on Twitch. I mean, less than that. I was on Nude Indigo's stream last night playing some Mario Kart. Tublima dropping those Hollands, those very helpful triangles. You will find that the very helpful triangle is now for everyone because, well, after all, we do have the emote slots for it, and I did say that that would happen. All 5 Tier 1 emote slots for affiliates are now full, thanks to the absolute incredible generosity and love and support that you all showed during the subathon, which 28 and a half hours. All right. I would say let us not dwell on past successes, but I did write a post on Medium that I think is decent. I ranked all of the games that I played during the 28 hours, so you can go ahead and check that out. Go ahead and hit ! Subathon if you want. If you don't want, fine. I promise I will stop Well, I was going to say I promised that I would stop plugging my stuff, but that's not going to happen. I need to be realistic with myself. I promise that I will stop plugging that soon. Fucking dwell, dude. You earned the right to dwell. I mean, yeah, I sat in the chair and I played games, but it was because of y'all. It was mostly because of Ducklin. Ducklin played a huge part in it. I don't know if I want to say mostly, but Ducklin gave, enough for 8 hours of stream time all by herself. Yeah, Tublima, I am in the United States. This is a nice morning experience for me. I know some folks, including possibly yourself, watch from Europe over, say, their lunch breaks or something. But for me, here on the East Coast of the U.S., it is a nice little thing to get my brain in gear and get ready to face the day. Is Good Morning Mini Metro. So I think that's everybody else in the chat. I know Parlor Ghost and Samurai Sam are East Coast U.S. So it is 7:02 in the morning here in the United States, or at least on the East Coast of it. Just past dawn. But, I gotta be at work in an hour. How was the post-subathon crash, asks Samurai Sam. Honestly, Sam, it was good. It was fine. Okay, Portugal, that's cool. I apologize. You may have told me that before. I know you've been here before, Tublima. You may have told me before that you're in Portugal. I will try to remember that. So just past noon in Portugal. Cool. Is Portugal on Greenwich Mean Time, or are they like 1 hour? No, they've got to be on not Greenwich Mean Time at all. Good Lord. Yeah, a few hours east of that even. It is 7 o'clock in the morning here. I'm starting to show it. Anyway, Samurai Sam wants to know how the post-marathon crash was. I went about an hour after the stream, just watching YouTube videos, trying to keep myself awake for a little while. I wound up going to bed at about 5:30. And I was briefly concerned that I would not be able to sleep because it was still light out. That was not a concern. I fell asleep almost immediately. Like a rock, I slept for 11 hours, in fact. I slept until 4:30 Sunday morning. 4:30 Monday morning, rather. And because of that, I had absolutely no trouble getting to sleep. I took the next day off of work. And, yesterday, Monday, I was pretty tired. I was a little achy. I don't know how much of that was I sat in this chair for basically 28 and a half hours, and how much of it was I slept on my bed in the exact same position for 11 hours. But anyway, I slept for, about 11 hours. And then I took yesterday off of work, and today I feel not quite fine, but pretty good. All things considered, pretty good. You know? I expect today at work to kind of stink, but I'll get through it. It'll be fine. This blue line may or may not get through its life, but, you know. Oh, I'm paranoid that the CPU audio is too high, so I'm just going to nudge it down again. Locomotive, and I'll take the last line. I think I can get away with that. I might regret trying to get away with that, but I'm going to try. Oh, look, I regret trying to get away with that. Almost immediately, the blue line is the yellow line is falling apart. Yellow line has 3 locomotives on it, doesn't it? Yeah, you just turn around, save this guy. Just keep coming through that station. Yeah, I mean, it's not a doctor recommended solution, I'll give you that, but 28.5 consecutive hours led to the best night of sleep I've had in a very long time. And probably the best part of it was, like, I felt really good when I woke up. I woke up and I knew it was dark, and I said to myself, oh no, I only slept for like 6 hours. It's 11:30 and my sleep schedule is totally boned. And then I looked at my alarm clock and it said that it was 4:30, and I just felt this wave of relief. So if you can do that, I recommend it. All right. Am I going to borrow this train? No, I think the yellow line can get away with running by itself for a second. You know what? I am going to draw a red line right here, and I'm going to reposition this train right here to service that line. There you go. Now you clear out the circle. You clear out those triangles. That's okay. Here's a very helpful triangle right here. I am glad to hear that you appreciate the work. It was fun. Like, I don't want to say it was this horrible, arduous chore that I put myself through for no good reason. No, it was a fun event that I did with the help of my community here. I say my community here, but, you know, with the help of some friends here. Let's clear this out. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I'm glad I did it. I'm never doing 28.5 hours again. 28.5 was too much. But in the future, I can definitely see doing another long stream session of some kind. All right, let's take a locomotive. Let's take a carriage. Oh, goodness. I think the thing to do is to... I probably want to drop a locomotive and a carriage right here, and then pull a locomotive onto a line that I create to go out here. The 48 or bust. 48's not happening. Parlor Ghost, don't do that. Don't start this. Do not start, Ghosty. Okay, I know there's a 4th locomotive on this yellow line. I don't know where it is. The blue line's in trouble. Oh, that's gonna help. Oh boy, everybody's in trouble here. Okay, that locomotive right there, I'm gonna pull. How am I gonna do that though? Let's take the pentagon off the blue line. We'll take one of these triangles off? No, that's a bad idea. You go pentagon. Honestly, you can just go like this, can't you? Okay. Well, Tube Lima, I hope you can follow along. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Oh, crud. I forgot that I didn't have anything there for that guy. Alright, you take these circles, go over there. Star up there to remind me that the orange line is going to be in trouble. Okay, the blue line needs so much help right now. You do that. Yeah, I think you can also switch over to the blue line. Clear out all of this stuff in the middle here. You'll grab those circles. That'll be okay. All right. Grab this. Oh boy, oh boy. Problems here. Problems here. How do I solve the problems here? I borrow this guy. That's not even going to solve the problems there. Oh boy. I borrow this guy too. Together, you might solve the problems there. Just might. Just might. Okay. You have locomotives pulling into your station. Yeah, all right. 1,082 passengers over 40 days. Top 30%. I'll take it. It's not the best in the world, but hey, it's there. All right. Anybody else play? Nah, not yet. Okay. Let's do one more. Let's do one more level here. We got some folks watching. I forgot to hit start recording. Oh, well. What is this? Nelson is number 2. I know. I know. All right. Let's go in. Let's do another one. Where do we feel like going? Istanbul, Shanghai. Let's do Shanghai. It's been a while since we played that. YouTube's not getting an episode today. You can only record a score on the daily challenge once. Actually, I don't even know if that's true. I don't want to run the daily challenge again because it's the same map and stations are going to spawn in the same order. So it's kind of repetitive for me as a player, and it's also just not great to watch, I think. I could export the VOD. Yeah, we can do that. That is a good point. Thank you, Sam. Reminding me how technology works. All right, so we'll send a triangle up there. Oh my goodness, this red line. Okay, all of this needs to come back off the red line. We'll make a yellow line here. I might have wanted to not do that, just to put a... you know what? Actually, that's a good point. I'm not going to make a yellow line here. We're just going to make that part of the green line. So... you know, maybe I will just make chunks of the subathon for, like... you know, these are the parts where I was playing this game from the highlight. I don't want to export a 28.5-hour video to YouTube. That seems ill-advised. But maybe break it up into pieces. That's not a bad idea. Alright, let's do a locomotive. And I will take 2 tunnels because I have no tunnels at the moment. Is there anything I can do to break this up? You know, I can get a tunnel back doing this. I mean, if... now you're talking about, like, actual proper video editing work, and oh. I know, actual proper work. The worst thing in the world. Let's make that part of the red line, I guess. We'll run a yellow line up here to do that. Okay. So this green line is long, but I was going to say that it's just fine, but I guess not. Let's see. Good morning, Miss Iceheart. Thank you for hopping in. Thank you for coming in with the follow over the weekend. Iceheart was the person who we rated at the end of the subathon. Glad to see you hopping in here for some Good Morning Mini Metro. How did I recover from the crazy 28-hour stream? I slept. I pretty much went right to bed. I slept for 11 hours. And then, like, the next day, I was kind of achy and tired, but all right. And, yeah, now it's a couple days out. I'm feeling better. But yeah, the short answer is I slept. I slept a lot. Good lord, this green line is 1,000 miles long. Like, each half of this green line is long enough to merit having 2 locomotives, and the whole thing only has 1. So that's not great. Let's go ahead and chop this in half. That'll at least help a little bit. Chop this in half. I think maybe we'll give one of these triangles to the red line, so it has a triangle at the start. But we'll draw a blue line that pretty much does exactly what the back half of the green line was doing. So it'll come up here, it'll get all of this. Well, it'll try and fail to get all of this. Alright. And now this red locomotive I'm going to borrow for the blue line. And this might stick around for a little while longer. The green line is pretty much going to be okay now. I could actually kill the yellow line and bring back that locomotive for something. That's worth considering. I'm just now noticing that the blue line only has circles, like, at the front of it. And that's a bit of an issue, or at the back of it, rather. But I think it'll be okay. Alright. Let's see here. Yeah, you just turn around when you get there. That'll be okay. Oh yeah, another circle is just what the blue line needed. Here, take that. And you drop off your squares and then get to the back. Shanghai is a difficult map, Ghosty. You know, I'm pretty sure I suck at this map. Let's have the red line come out and get this pie piece here. We'll restructure the yellow line so that it goes that way. This circle will just make part of the blue line, because why not? And then this red locomotive will run through here. Alright, let's see. Another circle for the green line. See, the green line is starting to lose the plot a little bit. Triangle there will help. Let's take a locomotive and another line and think about solutions here. Here's an easy solution. I'm going to pull this and this off of the red line, and we're going to run a purple line that does that. Make a nice little heart out of 3 different lines. Okay, let's rotate this and then turn that. Ooh, Ghosty found a ghost emoji. I'm sure that'll get some use. Alright, you turn around, get that stuff. Okay. You know what? This is not the most efficient routing for the blue line, but I think I am going to drop that triangle there, and that'll make it a little easier for these 2 locomotives to handle all of these stations. Because now they can pick up their triangles coming both ways. In the long term, I might just want to drop that, I might want to chop this line in half, rather. But now you can see the triangles from here got picked up at least. You know, this station is still kind of screwed, but, you know, maybe it'll be okay. It's got a couple of triangles that'll get picked up. Yeah, there you go. It's not the worst thing in the world. Alright, let's send the red line up to get that circle. That'll be okay. You, once you hit that triangle, can come save this station, please. Okay. There she goes. You can also come save this station. That'll be okay. Ooh. Very helpful triangle. Way the heck up there. Alright. Let's take a locomotive, and I'm going to go with the carriage. I think let's do a locomotive for the green line, because it is really long. And a carriage for the blue line, just to keep going towards saving this line? Sure, let's do that. I probably should have put the carriage on this end of the blue line, but oh well. You know, I can probably just have the yellow line do everything the purple line is doing and benefit by gaining an extra locomotive to, you know, put somewhere, such as the blue line right now. Okay. Star for the green line is okay. We can just do it like that. The green line is long and windy, but everything is still a nice curve. Good morning, Spock. Hope you're doing well. I hope Ghosty feeds you. Poor kitty. She's been without food for upwards of 6 hours. She's probably starving. All right. Let's see. How are we doing here? The red line is 1,000 miles long. Is there anything I want to do about that? The yellow line needs help too, actually. All right, so the yellow line can run through here. Let's have the red line get to the square and then come back, save this circle. That'll be okay. Circle up there, I'll give to the green line. That's good. I mean, yeah, she's like, she hasn't been fed in forever. Literally forever. All right. You know, I like interchanges, but I don't really think I need one right here. I think a carriage is actually going to be it's going to be more helpful. Let's put the locomotive here on the red line, and I'll put the carriage on the yellow line. Because the problem, like, an interchange would be useful, and I would typically want to put it on the central square. The square has not been the problem. You know, the square is handling itself pretty nicely. It's just, you know, the issue is all of the other lines are struggling very hard to keep themselves together. So, you are going to drop all of your triangles, then come over here. This red line is ridiculous, by the way. Just an absolute cluster F. All right, circle there. You know what we can do? Actually, especially since we've got that triangle up there, I can put all of this on the red line and restructure the yellow line such that it goes up like this and terminates at that triangle. And now all three of these lines are ridiculous, but they're a little more balanced. Okay, you have an acute angle that I haven't noticed. You have a circle over there, which is going to throw a monkey wrench into this whole operation. Nope, never mind. That's okay. All right, you are going to hit the square, and then I want you to clear out here. You're going to get that. Hey, look, another circle for the blue line. How about that? That's exactly what the blue line needed, is more circles. All right. You, actually, why don't you turn around and clear out everything from in here? That's going to be okay. And now, yeah, the plus signs are starting to pile up here on the yellow line. It's a bit of an issue. You know, oh boy. I let this circle go for too long, and now I'm doomed. Is there anybody who can come save that? No, I don't think so. I'm going to try it with this green line, but I'm pretty sure that's not going to work. Yep. All right. That is going to do it, I think. 878. Not really the best, not the best run on Shanghai, but you know what? Don't usually do this at the end of a Good Morning Mini Metro. What's on tap for tonight, Samurai Sam? A good question. Tonight, we are going to be playing some more Super Mario Odyssey. We're going to continue with post-game kingdoms. During the subathon, I handled the Lost Kingdom. So that means that the next kingdom on the list, if you remember your order in Super Mario Odyssey, tonight we're going to the Metro Kingdom. New Donk City is on the agenda. We're going back there for some more post-game moons tonight. But right now, let's go see if we can raid somebody. Yeah, the mini Metro Kingdom. It's going to be good evening mini Metro, kinda. All right, let's go say hi to someone. Let's see. Who do I follow who is actually streaming at 7:30 here on the East Coast? Let's say hi to Clem Neuter. He's doing some art, speaking French and English. So, drop that parle that français, so to speak. But we're going to say hi to Clem. Make sure I spell his name right. Clem Neuter. We get that right? We got that right. Okay. So we're gonna drop a quick grade on Clem. Tell him it's a goo grade. Yes, it is. Say hi. Watch him do some art. And then after that, I hope everybody has a wonderful day. I will see you later. And hey, this stream only lasted half an hour instead of 28 and a half hours. So it's a little bit of a shorter stream. I'll see you later tonight for some Super Mario Odyssey. Have a good day, everybody.